Hey, this is my channel. We all know it, and my messages are always messages of hope, even if they seem kind of weird. But I try to bring it from a different view and try to give hope. Here's one undercurrent of all my messages, and it deals with my testimony. It deals with how the Lord deals. Not that I'm any great as these guys, but this channel is about, and what I talk about is about how the Lord blesses people. And I know we look at the wealth that people get in the Bible. We look at also the money that they get in the Bible and the power. But when you look at these people, and Abraham, Adam, David, Solomon, Paul, when we look at their gifts, we also have to look at how they got it. And they got it through a lot of suffering, a lot of trembling and shaking and a lot of hardship. And those of us who are going through hardship today, those of us who feel that nothing is going right, could it be that you are blessed? And is God not maybe God is training you for a time in which it takes someone who has gone through, where it takes someone who has gone through difficulty. Paul said that it was good that he was afflicted. Paul said he was also a Pharisee among all Pharisees. He was at the top of his game. He was among the best of his ilk. Yet he felt it was better that he was dethroned from these things in order to live out his calling. So if you are going through a little issue today, if things looks like it's not going right, this is my constant message. Because we often look at people who are smiling and laughing, and we got commercials and all these things. Everybody's happy, la 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 la. But it's not true. It's not true at all, because we can all find moments of joy. You ever take a picture and you're smiling? People will think that's your entire life. Meanwhile, you got more problems than Job. But what is constant about this life is struggle. When God created the heavens and earth, he created a system where it would sustain itself by predation. Everything on earth is being fed upon by another thing. So that everything is going to be consumed by another thing. And you're being consumed by another thing to fulfill God's purpose. The same is true in your life. You are going through, people have taken advantage of you because it's the predation process. The Lord said that in this world trouble will come, but woe to whom through it comes. And I say to you, you may be struggling mightily. You may be going through problems that no one else can understand. You may have been mistreated. You might have even been the mistreater. Whatever is going on in your life, I just want to encourage you to just not give up. Just hold fast. And often we feel that things are really going in our lives. We're surprised by what's going on because it often happens to us in a place where there should be safety. You see, we're always ready for the battle, but when it comes to the intimate part, that's when it's difficult for us within a family, within a relationship, within a work situation, within a ministry situation. These are where our problems come. It's just that how else is God gonna ask you, who am I? Who will you serve? Who do you say I am? He's going to ask whether or not you're going to trust this situation over that situation. He's going to ask you, are you ready to go down and speak to Pharaoh, or do you want to remain here among the goats? So whatever you're going through today, and I know it's hard, and whoever says they're not going through, they're lying. Pick any rich and powerful person you want. If you look close enough, and you don't have to look far, there are traumatic problems. Many of them may even live with guilt because they know they had to step over and destroy other people and make deals they would not have made, and they had to hold their nose to do things in order to get what they have. But what you're bargaining on, what I urge you to all bargain on, what I'm bargaining on is that there's a blessing by holding the line, by holding your integrity. There's always a shortcut to get rich, but right now, hold the line. It may seem like it's difficult. It may seem like it's hard. It may seem like nothing is going right in your life. You may think someone put witchcraft on you. You may think that you are fated to fail. You may think that everything is wrong, but it's good that you're being afflicted. Why? Because it's building your character. Let God build your character. Let God build your endurance. Let God build your fighting ability. Let you come through these circumstances. It's not the people who are living large now who are going to have the easiest time. It's easier for a camel to get through the eye of a needle, as we know, than it is for a rich man to get into the kingdom of God. Not that they're going to get through, but what they're carrying, they can't take with them, and nor is it a help to them. In fact, it's a hindrance, as it would be for a camel who wants just to get through. So you who don't have the baggage, you're going to have an easier time. Many people think that this world is the end all be all. It's not. It's just a twinkling of an eye for you. And I just want you to hold on, because you don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. Tomorrow might be the blessing you've always hoped for. Just don't give up. And we're going through times in which there's a lot of pain. I mean, a lot of our economies have been turned upside down. We lose people. We've had to be more isolated than perhaps ever before. Some of us who like to be isolated, this is no problem. But it's a different world now, and we're adjusting, and it's hard to adjust. But don't give up. Don't give in. This affliction is just for a little time, and I want you to come on through. And lastly, what I'd like to see you do with your affliction is to turn it into an art, turn it into a business idea, turn it into ministry, turn it into your music, your sewing, your drawing, your dancing, whatever has been your hardship. Flip the script on that. It's a gift, and I want you to use it to get you out, because we think that giving you an assignment or a test or something to learn is hard. But if you do that assignment, as we know, you work on that test and you get through, you'll be rewarded. That affliction is your assignment. It's your education. It's a part of life to refine you. We all like jewels and gold and bling, but they are made through pressure, through hardship, to struggle. And now don't deny yours. I don't care what you've gone through. I don't care what you've done. I don't care who you've done it to. I don't care who did it to you. As bad as it was, it is your gift. It is your gift that you need to turn around and use to show how good God is. Lord, I thank you, worship you, and adore you. And I lift you up, and I give you praise, honor, and glory for the gifts you're giving us, oh God. Let us not look at these gifts, oh Father, Lord, as rejections, oh God, but let them look at as puzzles to be figured out, oh Father, Lord, and to work, Lord, and to be thankful for, and to hear, well done, my good and faithful servant.